want to start this video out by saying all constitutional rights invoked, herein none waived. Getting right into it. I'm going to play a short clip. It's 10 minutes long, okay? And it's going to be with a female who's been dealing with the Arizona Superior Court and all the abuse that she had to deal with. She's going to talk about everything. And when that's over, I'm going to come back in and I'm going to give my commentary on what she had going on and what she said and what I got going on and the status of my case, because these defendants, they lost the case and they tried to cheat. Okay, they lost. They failed to appear and defend, and they lost. Florida lottery and California lottery, they both lost. Okay, and we're going to break that down. All right? Okay.
This video is for the state of Arizona, the Arizona Attorney General Chris Mays, the Governor of Arizona Katie Hobbs, the Arizona Commission on Judicial Conduct, and every other representative of the state of Arizona. Personally, I have been filing complaints with nearly every single agency in the state of Arizona about Judge Charlene Jackson since 2022. I have also been filing complaints about her to federal agencies since 2022. Yesterday, I learned that I am not the only person who's been filing complaints, and in fact, there are dozens of other victims of Judge Charlene Jackson. The state of Arizona has made zero efforts to take Charlene Jackson away from cases involving our most vulnerable population of children. This judge is presiding over cases involving children. A judge who is caught violating the Arizona Constitution should immediately be pulled from that bench. A judge who is knowingly and repeatedly violating litigants' constitutional rights should not be on that bench.
Michael Gordon.
Those two acts alone are violating the oath that Judge Charlene Jackson took to the state of Arizona when she became a judge.
Judge Michael Gordon.
There have been substantial allegations of misconduct made against Judge Charlene Jackson, including bias, failure to protect victims of domestic violence, child abuse, and sexual abuse, failing to follow any rules of court
Judge
or
Michael
laws
Gordon.
for the state of Arizona.
Judge Michael
In my
Gordon.
case, she wasn't following the UCCJEA at all. On numerous occasions, the Honorable Judge Jackson has retaliated against litigants who have filed appeals to appeal orders that were issued by Judge Jackson.
Judge Michael
She has
Gordon.
also retaliated against anyone who has dared to file a complaint about her. Now, the Arizona Commission on Judicial Conduct states right in their canons for the Judicial Code of Conduct that a judge may not retaliate against a litigant for filing a complaint. However, even after the Judicial Council was made aware on numerous occasions that the Honorable Judge Jackson was indeed retaliating against litigants for filing complaints about her, the Judicial Council has done absolutely nothing. Judge Jackson has allowed fraud to run rampant in her courtroom.
Judge Michael
Not
Gordon.
only is she engaging in it, but I believe she's also encouraging it.
Yep, Judge Michael
So my
Gordon.
question to the state of Arizona representatives, the governor, the attorney general, and anyone else who may have some authority in this matter is, what are we going to do when Judge Jackson is off of the bench in January? What are all of us victims of Judge Jackson supposed to do? Is the state of Arizona going to pay our legal fees so that we can go back to court and vacate all of the fraudulent orders that Judge Jackson has issued?
Exactly.
Is the state of Arizona going to pay for the exorbitant legal fees that we have had to pay for years while fighting against these illegal court orders that Judge Jackson has issued?
Exactly.
And we are not talking about people that just don't like the court's orders, because Judge Jackson does have a wide discretion to issue orders. However, she has to issue orders that are consistent with Arizona law.
Exactly.
And she also cannot violate due process.
Exactly.
Or other constitutional rights of litigants in her courtroom, which she is repeatedly doing.
Exactly.
Rules are not a thing in Judge Jackson's courtroom.
Michael
And
Gordon.
again, me and numerous other people have been telling the state of Arizona that since 2022.
Exactly.
No one has stepped in and removed Judge Jackson off of the bench. And if you didn't have the authority to remove her from the bench, you could have moved her to say, traffic court or somewhere where she isn't dealing with the most vulnerable population of the state of Arizona, which is young children. In my case, my daughter and I have been affected forever because of what Judge Jackson has done. She has bankrupted me, traumatized both me and my daughter. My innocent daughter, this judge has traumatized and taken several years of her childhood away. And there is a very good chance that her father is going to unalive me and her before Judge Jackson is removed from the bench in January. Who in the state of Arizona is responsible for that? Who is responsible for leaving a judge on the bench to make decisions in our court cases when she knows that she is placing us in life or death danger with our abuser? Who is going to take responsibility for that? And if we do make it till January, just like all the other cases that are going to have to file in January to vacate all of the orders that Judge Jackson has issued,
Michael
who
Gordon,
is going to pay our legal fees for that?
Judge
Because
Allison
we can't afford
Backus,
it. We shouldn't have to go in and represent ourselves to undo something that a judge did.
Judge Michael Gordon,
Who in the state of Arizona is going to compensate the people who lost their children
Judge
over
Michael
orders
Gordon,
that never should have been issued? Or people who were harmed or hurt or had to pay for these specialists that were not necessary, that were ordered because there is some sort of corruption or collusion going on in this court.
kickbacks.
Who is going to be liable for this? What about the fact that I was sanctioned in order to pay attorney's fees and other fees and goodness knows what else I have been sanctioned for? Because I was held in contempt. I was held in contempt for an order that I had not been served with. And opposing counsel said directly in her petition that I had not been served with it yet. She knew I hadn't been served with the order, and she wanted to surprise me with the order when she submitted the application for contempt to Judge Jackson, which Judge Jackson signed.
Dirty.
Who in the state of Arizona thinks that it is okay to hold someone in contempt of court who doesn't know an order exists? How many laws is that breaking?
They don't follow
Because it's
the law.
certainly violating my constitutional rights under both the Arizona Constitution and the Constitution of the United States of America.
They don't
And
respect
what
the law.
has any representative from the state of Arizona done?
Nothing.
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 The governor has known
Cover
about
it
this. The attorney general has known about this. In fact, when I was talking to the attorney general's office about this,
They crooks.
they blocked me.
They
blocked my
criminals.
email.
They're
That was the
part of the
response I
criminals.
got from the Arizona attorney general's office.
They protect the criminals.
Once the state of Arizona received numerous complaints with credible evidence to show that this was going on in Judge Jackson's courtroom and in her division,
And Judge Michael Gordon.
the state should have acted.
Yep.
The state has repeatedly failed to act and continues to fail to act and does not care what happens to us or what happens to our children.
They thugs.
I am calling on the state of Arizona to remove the Honorable Judge Jackson immediately.
And Judge Michael
At a
Gordon.
minimum, the Honorable Judge Jackson needs to be removed while there is an investigation. And if it is found that she was repeatedly committing misconduct, as numerous litigants are claiming,
Prison.
then she needs to be charged criminally, as there is a criminal statute against misconduct committed by judges, violating her oath, etc.
18 U.S.C.
Every single
241.
day that Judge Jackson remains on the bench, she is issuing rulings contrary to the best interest of children. She's also issuing rulings that are inconsistent with Arizona law.
Judge Michael
Sometimes
Gordon.
with a blatant disregard of
Yes.
the law.
Judge Michael Gordon, too.
And that equals children being placed in the hands of abusers, sexual abusers, sex offenders. And where is the state of Arizona to stop this?
They are part of it.
Why is no one stopping this? There are a lot of days between now and the first week of January when the Honorable Judge Jackson is officially unemployed. Every single day is another chance for a child to be harmed or unalived or assaulted by their abuser that the state of Arizona is knowingly allowing to happen,
Katie Hobbs.
which gives the state of Arizona an incredible amount of liability. We are victims of a judge who is supposed to protect us. Not just me and my daughter, but there are a lot of other ladies and their children as well. That judge should not be a judge. In fact, she should be in prison.
Exactly.
For what she has intentionally done.
And Judge Allison Backus,
and
too.
And if the Arizona State Legislature does a full and thorough investigation, they will see exactly what it is that is going on behind the scenes.
We don't need
that
investigation.
Case, Judge Jackson needs to be going to prison. She needs to be charged and she needs to go to prison.
And Judge Allison Backus.
And in the meantime, she needs to be removed off the bench immediately.
And Judge Gordon. They all need to go to prison.
She can go file paperwork or traffic court or something where she is not dealing with children.
Prison.
She should not be allowed anywhere near children. She is not a safe person. Please share this video so that we can get Judge Jackson removed off the bench.
And placed in prison.
We are all going to get justice for what she has done to us.
Prison.
We are victims of Judge Jackson's corruption.
And Judge Michael Gordon.
This video is for the state of Arizona.
Okay, so I'm back, guys. So I just wanted you guys to see that. I wanted you guys to, you know, hear what the girl was saying. And now I'm about to get right into it real shortly. I'm going to say a couple things and then we're going to get out of here. I had to file a complaint on my judge, Judge Gordon, which is the third judge in this case, okay? Because they keep trying to help the defendants, because the defendants, they have to keep doing illegal stuff because they caught, okay? They failed to appear and defend. Many of the rulings in my case are erroneous intentionally to try to force me into the Court of Appeals so they could play around there too. We had an incident occur this week where a special action petition was filed with the Court of Appeals, and the clerk, Amy Wood, at the Court of Appeals violated Chief Judge Gass's standing order, which allows pro se litigants to file special action petitions electronically. What they did was they issued an order and ordered me to file it by mail or to file it in person, okay? That was an attempt to foreclose the special action because they know Judge Michael Gordon made illegal rulings, okay? Him and Cynthia Gail Katz did. All right, him and Cynthia Gail Katz did, and now she's retired, removed. Okay, so she's no longer working, and he's still working, and he's going to be removed very shortly here, okay? Because what they just got caught doing now is they just went way too far, okay? They feel a certain type of way because of the defendants lost the case. They failed to appear and defend. They did not answer after entry of default. And then they tried to allow them to come in way late. You know what I'm saying? Way late later, a whole year later, doing all of this stuff. And they shouldn't even be in there doing nothing because they are out. Okay? So they tried to set that up very creatively to try to scam somebody with their little judicial corruption. But I'm too steadfast for that shit. That shit wasn't gonna work on me, and I told them a long time ago that shit ain't gonna work on me. So now he get to kiss his retirement away. Now he ain't about to have no retirement. He about to go home, and probably gonna be indicted too, because this shit, it's to a level now where it's just, yeah. So bye, Michael Gordon. Goodbye. You're out of there. You're out of there. You're out. Okay? And I still win anyways. Okay? Yeah. That motherfucking part. Now.
Alright, well, child, let's talk about it, okay? Somebody tried to definitely poison you, okay? This is crazy. Somebody's poisoning you because you won't come back to them. Somebody's trying to poison you because they know that you're done, right? Somebody's trying to poison you to stop your flow here, okay? Well, anyway, somebody sent somebody to try to poison you. You even drank the poison, or you ate it, whatever it was, okay? But this is how God works. God did not tell you about it because God needed to see these people in an uproar. See these people in a whirlwind because God wanted them to know that you are His. Okay, that's what I'm hearing, right? So these people done gave you the poison, things of that nature here. They was waiting, y'all. They was waiting. You may even had a little stomach ache, a little diarrhea, a little upset stomach, you know, whatever the case may be. You may even, you know what I'm saying, went to regurgitate. You know what I'm saying? You may even did that or whatever. You may even passed out a little bit and woke back up, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be, these people really thought that you were done. They were sitting there watching you, monitoring spirits as well as physically watching you. I'm seeing some people physically watching people. Okay, whatever the case may be. This drug here did not work. So they were expecting you to be gone the next day or whatever the case may be. They really thought, and I don't know why they say the case may be, because it's a case that's coming up behind this for these people. They're being watched by the feds too. The feds are watching them watch you, okay? They being watched tremendously here, okay? Because somebody already spilled the beans that this person has tried to kill you on multiple occasions here, okay? So now, talk about it. You done showed up in the area where everybody was trying to unalive you at, baby. You done showed up. You done scared the life out of these people. They don't think you're human. They might be right. They don't think that you're human. They try everything. These the people that, if I want you touched, you get touched. If I want this to happen to you, this happens to you. If I want this done, this gonna happen. They done came to the right, wrong one, okay? Because ain't none of this stuff work, okay? None of it. And what's happening is that, talk about it and start working on they people. I ain't even gonna be, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. They started working on they people here, okay? The illness and the poison that they tried to give you, now they got a blood disease that they don't know how to, the doctors was like, shit, we don't know this came, we ain't never seen this before. We ain't never, what you want us to do? Like, the doctors are like, we don't know. You feel me? And so, they went back to a high priestess. Talk about it, y'all. They done went back to a high priest, and the high priestess done told them, listen, that didn't work. None of that worked. No, ain't nothing working on this person right here. The high priestess said, listen, I think you done told me a lie, because if my potion didn't work on this person here, I feel like right now, I'm going on a vital y'all. I feel right now that you need to leave this person alone. That's what that's what she said, and talk about it, okay? Let's talk about it. She said you need to leave this person alone because this person ain't nobody to be played with. She said, let me go back in this person's energy. Let me see what's really going down with this person, because I need to see what's going on. So she went back in the energy, y'all, and when she went back in the energy, she found out some things, okay? She found out that these people were habitual liars. She found out that these people have tried to, I thought them Halloween wigs on them kids' head. People need to stop doing their kids like this. But anyway,
Okay.
she done went back to the people. She done went back to the source, you know what I'm saying? See what's going on. Now, she is one of these high priestesses that she do dirty work, you know what I'm saying? If you got the money, she gonna do it 4:44 on the clock. Spirit is saying, now she has gotten into the Akashic records and she sees that, ooh, I messed up. Okay. The high priestess, she's about to get ready to pass over. She did a death spell on you. She did a death spell for your ex. Your ex got a blood disease. He's about to get ready to pass over. 6 to 7 months, or she's about to get ready to pass over. The karmic is about to pass over in the next 2 to 3 months. The woman that was with this man to do this on you, okay? The mother, she's going to pass away. The mother or the aunt already has, or definitely is about to pass away, okay? Spirit is saying this death spell they tried to do along with the poison was a double whammy. It was a double whammy. Spirit is saying for whatever they talk about it. Somebody really tried to kill you. Somebody tried to unalive you. And you felt it. You felt it. Everything in your spirit told you to throw it back up. Everything in your spirit told you to. I mean, you were. Baby, you was on the toilet so long, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Your legs got numb and everything. I'm talking about what? Yeah, you were fighting that spirit off. The spirit of death here. Anubis came, but Anubis look was like, what? Grim Reaper, everybody was like, who? No, that ain't the one. That ain't the one. That ain't the one. Go on and make her throw that up. Go on and make him throw that up. That ain't the one. That ain't the soul we thought we was coming for. Okay, we got to oh, wait a minute. You know, they had to get theirs together because they like somebody trying to, they playing. Well, let me go on and whoop, 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 whoop. Then switch them energy around, and now these people are definitely in a demise, and they don't know how to take it. They run into the doctors. These people trying to curse the doctors out. I'm talking about they trying to hurt doctors because the doctors just don't know. This is spiritual. This is spiritual that's coming to them. Talk about it. They done conjured up some spirits that did not want the chosen ones. So cannot get knew they weren't supposed to touch the chosen ones. Yes, they did. They knew. So they're going to get the souls that they gotta touch. They're going to get the souls that's supposed to be gone, but the divine was covering them. The divine counterparts out here was covering these people karma. The spirit saying no more. The veil has been lifted. You better go on about your business, chosen one. Don't you be worried about this one.
I'm hearing this may trip some of you up, but the devil is happy to work with you because you're a big-ass shark, and it is happy to swim alongside and nibble up your crumbs. As in, the more dummies that come at you, the more souls I get. Because you work with the Most High, and everybody here knows it. So anybody comes against you immediately gets blasted out of the water like a fish in a barrel with a M80 or a bottle rocket or some shit. Like, why a bottle rocket? I don't know, but I hope you get the freaking point. Either way, just keep swimming, because you're a big motherfucking shark out here in a little ass pond, and these teeny tiny guppies that have been masquerading like big fish are getting gobbled up. And I'm like, and the devil's happy to help you with it. Motherfucking devil is doing the Most High's work now. You flip the muns. That's fucking power. I love you.
In my opinion, a toxic family is one of the worst things that you can have, and I would not wish it on my worst enemy. Narcissistic and toxic parents and siblings, the people that you were assigned to at birth that continue to betray you and just do everything under the sun but what would seem logical. It's something that is sent from hell. I wouldn't wish a toxic family or narcissistic family on my worst enemy. People will continue to ask you to do stuff. You be there for them. The second you not beneficial to them, they treat you crazy, they talking crazy. The second you not doing what they feel like you should be doing, they treat you crazy, they talking crazy. I don't deal with my family. None of them. And I mean that. And I mean none. Okay? I went no contact for 5 years. And I was reached out to and asked to reconsider, and I did. And what happened? Same thing. Same thing. I'll never reconsider again. Sometimes you feel bad, you know what I'm saying? Because you love your family, you miss your family. Sometimes you need somebody to talk to, somebody that was raised with you, or just whatever, and you just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And I, at this point, I don't want them around me. None of them. They go for parents, siblings, cousins, aunts, uncles. That go for everybody. I don't want them around me. My life is so peaceful when I do not deal with my dysfunctional family. And the whole family is dysfunctional. And they seem to think that I'm wrong because I don't want to deal with them. Or because I don't do what they feel I should be doing. Or say what they feel I should be saying. I'm not dealing with them. How do y'all deal with y'all toxic families? Siblings, parents, mothers, dads, aunts, uncles, grandmothers. How do y'all deal with that? Because they're not going to make me crash out. I will block... my trigger black finger is so scantless. And that's all I have used for the last 5 years. Is that trigger block finger. Pew, 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 pew. Block, block, block. Scroll. Block, block, block. Ain't none of them safe.
They say the closest ones to you be the ones that sneak up behind you and stick the knife through you. That's why now I keep my friends to a minimum. Check for the ones with the venom on their tongue. Cause niggas is snakes, they hugs be fake. Steal from their best friend at his own wake. I did all I could do and I took all I could take. This is it, crossing me was your biggest mistake. It wasn't enough that I split 20% of what I make. It wasn't enough that I cut niggas half of what I make. Ain't enough that I almost lost all my bread. Bailing niggas out, keeping a roof over our head. Enough is enough, I wash my hands, I'm done with it. I ain't playing with you motherfuckers, come with it. Keep the fam together, God knows I tried. But shit ain't been the same since the day I died.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.